Good morning.
Morning,
Good
everybody.
morning. Hey, y'all. What's
Going
going on?
on?
Welcome to the morning rundown. What's going on, Cullen?
There ain't nothing much, A lot of stuff going on in the news today.
Ooh, you ain't never lied. It seems like it's just never ending. Never
Yeah.
ending. Listen, I know you have a hot topic
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to talk about, but let's just do a quick rundown of what's happening in the news.
All right.
Number one, the NASDAQ is down. S&P, that's the Standard and Poor's, is down. The Dow is down. And we're talking about like not a lot, but enough where we should be concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Stocks are tumbling. They started tumbling yesterday after the Fed made its expected rate hike so that we could stay out of a recession. Do you think it's going to work?
I don't know. We've seen this happen before, but I think people should start getting worried. But like they've been talking. We've been in this up and down recession type deal for a while because
Mhm.
of the pandemic, and I don't know. I think hopefully things will start getting better. I don't know what they're doing with they keep doing these hikes. Keep,
Yeah, yeah.
hikes are killing us.
Child, listen, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates by another 25 basis points yesterday. 10th rate hike in little over a year. So they're really, really trying to keep us out of
Right.
it. The saga may be ending soon because the central bank also hinted that it could be the last increase for a while. So what it's done is even with people with good credit, it's going to be impacted because their interest rates are going to rise.
Right.
So I'm going to expect some stuff. I know you're going to be expecting some stuff, So y'all just brace yourselves. That's really all we got to say about that. Cause, whoo, my goodness.
Mm.
Eggs already high.
Right.
Okay, and the way KJ is eating around here. Whoo. Anyway, enough of that. So, something that's on brownstoneworldwide.com right now. What did you post?
It
Um,
was a story on a homeless guy named Jordan Neely.
mm,
On Monday, he was having like a mental health episode on the subway. He's
mhm,
homeless. He's
mhm.
saying he was hungry. He was probably loud and doing his thing.
Yeah.
So a passenger took it upon himself to shut him up and put him in a chokehold until he died.
Oh my God. Oh my.
So, and they didn't arrest the guy.
Wait, stop. What?
No, he wasn't arrested.
He
No,
went on with his day?
no, I don't believe he's been arrested yet. I think that what happened was that the uh, the commentary from the news, the papers are actually trying to make it seem like it's the homeless guy's fault, but in actuality, he didn't have to die, and so it's on the thing.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yep. Hold on just a moment.
Okay. I got to hear more about this. And while we're doing that, and while Color's looking that up, let's talk about uh, let's talk about
No, I was gonna take her after I get done, please.
um, ooh, let me mute. Let me mute them. Let me mute. So let's talk about really quick before Cullen comes back. Let's talk about what's happening in the Brownstone today. You can head over. I'm going to be live in about an hour. We're going to be doing the day shift. So we're going to be talking about what's happening in the news, what's happening in the Brownstone, where we're going in terms of a couple of events that are coming up that you want to be a part of. We're really excited about those. And y'all, we're going to be announcing some new air personalities that are going to be joining the Brownstone in terms of KCCR, our podcasting app. And also, we are getting ready to drop the new issue for May, Brownstone Living Magazine. And so we're really excited because I think the cover is going to blow you all away. It's super exciting for us because everything went through and we're good to go. So we're ready to rock and roll. So big shout out to all of our advertisers, our sponsors, and all of our affiliates that we work with to get the magazine together. And we're just really excited about that. So Also, get ready because we are going to be sharing with you guys this brother's story. His name is Troy, and he's a part of The Stories, which is a part of the block in Brownstone Living Magazine. So we definitely want to make sure that you guys are getting some of that story. We'll be sharing that in a newsletter that you're going to get later on today.
So sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You got to handle business.
We disturbed you with Marty's help.
Okay. So where were we, Cullen? We were talking about this young man that was choked. And so
Yes.
you were looking that up. So here we go.
Yeah, he was choked to death. That now the coroner has rooted a homicide, and
Well,
so
yeah,
yeah.
I hate to hear that. And
Mhm.
so you were saying earlier that we had like, who was it that's getting involved now? You mean to
Al
tell me
Sharpton. Al Sharpton
Frank
is
has
getting
not made
involved.
his appearance
Yeah.
yet?
Well, Al Sharpton, he's
Okay.
getting involved with it, and yeah, it's a big thing. So I think people are pretty outraged, and they should be.
Yeah, they absolutely should be. And so
Mhm.
we'll be keeping up with that. Today, you guys are going to get an opportunity to find out how to get your graduate in next month's edition of Brownstone Living Magazine, as well as our Father's Day tribute and dedication, just like we did this month for the month of May. So we're going to be honoring some moms and some of our amazing soldiers in this month's issue of Brownstone Living Magazine. And those people who are volunteering to support them as well. People like Cara Jackson and our very own DJ Tony Sanchez is a Marine. So we're going to be talking to him as well this month. So we're really excited about that. And somebody else, but we're not going to tell you who just yet.
No, we're not gonna say it.
So we're not going to say anything, but I'm excited about it. This is awesome. All right. So let's talk about that hot topic that you brought up.
So here's the thing, and I know a lot of people are seeing this video or maybe a couple videos of students attacking teachers, right?
Mhm.
And then teachers are getting fired because of their protecting themselves. So my question is, do teachers have the right to protect themselves if a student attacks them? And I think that that's something that needs to be discussed because these students or these kids nowadays, they just don't respect authority, and they get away with anything they want to do because they can.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do
so I
you
think
think that
that's
that's
something.
what it is, Cullen? They know they can get away with it because they're
Oh
kids.
yeah, definitely,
Okay, so what's the
definitely.
question?
That's part of it. That's part of it. I mean, they
Okay.
know if the teacher, retaliates, the teacher's going to get in trouble. But sometimes, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not really mad at the teacher defending herself against some kid. If, to be honest with you, if that was back in our day, and that was me acting up, not only my dad would have probably jumped on me too, because
That part.
if I was acting like that and I put my hands on an adult or a teacher, no, ain't no coming back from that. But
At
nowadays,
all. At
no,
all. I would probably be helping to revive you at this point. If you did
right?
or you would be helping to revive me because our parents did not play that. And
No,
so when did it become okay? First of all, we're talking about students that are upset because they're taking their phones. I think that was the one that I saw was the young lady didn't want her. She made her
yeah,
bring her phone up
yeah,
because she was on her phone and she was doing. But see, that's a normal thing. Kids have their phones, and some students I know. KJ told me that they make them turn their phones off the minute that they come into class.
right,
And then one student, what was it? One student said that they literally have a basket and they have to drop their phones in when they first come in. So students are on TikTok during class. They're using their phones to record incidents like the one that I saw. I saw another one where a young girl literally attacked the teacher who had like a foot brace on,
right.
and dragged her to the ground. And unfortunately, the teacher had to defend herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, and then what's really unfortunate is that we're firing these teachers. We're saying we're prosecuting them for protecting
it makes
themselves.
people not want to go into that field. You know, it's not like it used to be. People that don't blame them. You know, people just don't want to. People don't want to deal with it.
Absolutely not. My hats off to people like Tracy Watford. My hats off to other teachers that I know personally. Dr. Reginald Mitchell, who's a band director and dealing with students on a totally different level. I could not, would not, ain't gonna be a substitute. No, it's not happening. It's just too much, because students nowadays are not like when we were coming up. They had a level of respect when we were coming up and even before. And now these students are doing any and everything. They're attacking, they're bringing guns to school. I understand a gun went off at one school somewhere and they're getting past, it's an all-on assault. And then on top of that, teachers are not supported by their leadership and by the principals and by, their local school boards. Why would I want to teach?
Right. That's the thing.
Why? We just out here just, and do we what? So, and in that, here's another question. What happens to our students?
Right.
Because if we
already, teachers already are so restricted with, book bans and and how they can and what they can teach and how they can teach, and they're not getting paid enough. It's just a lot of things.
Yep.
We just need to refocus on in this country, especially when it comes to education.
Absolutely. It's insane. It's crazy. But there you go. So that's going to be on brownstoneworldwide.com today. And I'll be back a little bit later on to talk about more news and information that you can use. But this is your morning rundown. It's your first 15-minute break of the day with me and Cullen. You got anything else, sir, you want to talk about?
Y'all have a good day.
All right, y'all. We out of here. We'll see you later. Enjoy your day.